What if the thing you blame for getting older isn't age at all, but tiny rusty hinges in your body that could be oiled? Joint Genesis arrives with that exact promise: loosen the stiffness, reduce pain, restore the kind of movement you forgot you could have. Bold claim, worth a closer look. I open the bottle like you open a gadget you hope will work. Careful, skeptical, fingers itching for a manual. The sales page frames Joint Genesis as a daily capsule blend built to target inflammation, cartilage health, and lubrication. The motif I kept returning to during testing was simple: hinges. Your joints are hinges. If you free the hinge, you free the movement. That image guided what I looked for: ingredients, dose, time to effect, and the little practical things people miss: how many pills, the smell, and whether it upset my stomach. The product arrives as a standard supplement, opaque bottle, pills roughly capsule-sized, labeled with a proprietary blend, and the usual guarantees about natural ingredients. Dosage is straightforward: 2 capsules daily, so the barrier to trying it is low. The first mini revelation: it's not a take-and-forget supplement. The label mixes anti-inflammatory botanicals and structural molecules that manufacturers usually include when they want both symptom relief and tissue support. It's positioned like competitors such as Move Free or Osteo Biflex, but at a price point that shifts depending on one-time versus subscription offers. Curious yet? There's more under the hood. After 2 weeks, I noticed subtle wins. Mornings required a little less grunting to get out of bed. My knees felt less crunchy on stairs. That slow improvement is exactly how viable joint support often behaves: small daily gains that add up. But not everything was smooth. The second mini revelation: if you expect dramatic overnight changes, you'll be disappointed. Clinical grade relief for long-standing joint degradation takes time or medical procedures. Where Joint Genesis scores is intolerability. I had no GI upset, which is a frequent complaint with glucosamine or NSAID alternatives. Another moment to pause: how you measure success matters. Is a 10% reduction in pain meaningful? For many people, yes. Now the most useful part: comparisons. Against single-ingredient options, pure glucosamine or collagen, multi-ingredient blends like this aim to cover inflammation, lubrication, and rebuilding. That breadth is both strength and weakness. Strength because multiple pathways are addressed, weakness because quantities of each ingredient are often lower than standalone formulas. The third mini revelation: transparency. The label leans on a proprietary blend which obscures exact milligrams for each active component, an important detail if you're chasing clinical doses. If you need prescription-level certainty, this isn't it. If you want a low-friction daily support that's unlikely to conflict with other meds, it's worth trialing. The turning point came at day 30. I tested a simple challenge: kneeling to pick up a heavy box, then jogging a city block. Both actions would usually send a warning flare through my knees. This time the flare was muted. Not gone, not miraculous, but noticeably quieter. I decided to test against a familiar competitor: a bottle of high-dose glucosamine I had on hand. Over the next 2 weeks, the glucosamine showed similar small gains, but the multi-ingredient blend kept my mornings smoother overall. That's the brave conclusion I didn't expect to say aloud. Joint Genesis didn't replace targeted therapy, but it did make daily life feel easier. A turning point indeed. So here's the bottom line: Joint Genesis is a sensible, low-risk joint support option for people with mild to moderate stiffness who want incremental, cumulative improvement without prescription meds. It's not a miracle fix for severe arthritis, and the proprietary blend limits dose transparency. But if your hinges squeak and you're ready to invest in smaller, meaningful gains, this is a practical first step. Free the hinge, restore the motion. That's the payoff this bottle aims to deliver.